Greetings everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. It has been a few days since we last visited, and just for those who are uncertain why, as I mentioned in the last episode, unfortunately I have to record this on another computer, namely Lady Shelab's computer, the only computer in the house that can actually record this thanks to capture card shenanigans, so I have to kind of book time to be able to use it. So yes, it's going to happen a little bit less frequently than I would like, but I will tend to batch record when I do, so that we'll hopefully see a couple of episodes go up in the next few days. But in the last episode, we visited a fate, we met the new console. Well, we didn't meet them specifically, we saw them, and we are now going down to Lowtown, no doubt to get into some shenanigans. Now, let's have a look on the map, shall we? Can we bring the map up? There we go. There's actually quite a large area, reasonably speaking. We've got a shop over there, shop down the bottom, we've got some people around the place. Now, one thing I would like to say, and that is regarding all of the people in the game. There are many people to talk to, it seems. Lots of NPCs whose purpose really is only to add to the atmosphere and a little bit of the lore every now and then. My instinct is to talk to every single person that we can talk to, like this Rabanastan here. It wasn't easy converting Lowtown into someplace livable. I remember when it was nothing more than a maze of storehouses. Just look at these hanging rugs, for example. May not be much, but they help make the place a little bit more homey. Now, see, that's building a bit of the atmosphere. So we now know that Lowtown was actually just a large storage area, but has been converted into living quarters for some reason that I'm probably going to say is the Imperials. But I'm not going to visit them all on camera. I will visit most of the ones that I see on the way to my objectives, but I'm not going to scour every level. So, for example, my objective is just down here, so I'm probably going to make a beeline rather than going all the way around and looking at every little thing that we can look at. I'm sure at some point we will get to them, but for the time being, I'm going to try and just stay at least a little bit focused. Vexed Father. I got stuck up in the city when the Imperial sealed off Lowtown, which would be fine if it hadn't meant my daughter missing the parade. She's been throwing a fit going on about how it's not fair I got to see it, but she didn't. She's got to understand, we have to do what the Imperials say. Oh, that does seem like a bit of a rubbish situation for both of you, honestly. Right, we've also got a person over here. We have got a wandering woman. Excuse me, do you think you could tell me where Old Dalan's house is? Of course, the South Sprawl. I never have a map when I need one. Just keep heading down this passage, right? I assume. I think so. Hello. We have a little green dot. A water watcher. That actually does look quite nice. I would probably be a water watcher here as well. Did you know this water comes from a big river in the Dalmascan Ester Sand? It runs right through Lowtown, on down into the sewers. I hear there are ghosts living down in those sewers too. Way deep inside, in real hard to get places. Very well. I've no particular desire to go face to face with ghosts, so we'll be avoiding that area, or at least if I don't have to go there. Time was, I had a shop in the city. Look what they've driven me to. Breaks my heart to think about it. Well, considering you're called a demented merchant, I don't think you're doing anything particularly demented there. Some more waterways, no chests, much sadness. Hello. We have a guileless girl. Sometimes I play down in the alley in front of Old Dalan's, but I ain't supposed to go up to Southgate. Nope. Very well. You shouldn't do it if you're not supposed to. A guileful boy. I love these titles. I don't care how great they say this new console is. They can't fool me. I ain't gonna sit back while they turn us into the Empire. I admire your spirit, but perhaps you should keep it a little bit more to yourself. Though, that being said, perhaps we are the only people in this area, which would make sense, actually. You're amongst friends here, say what you want. The shops around here have had trouble keeping goods stocked since the war. These days, the only merchants with much of anything is over in the courtyard. Very well. Perhaps I will go over and check in that courtyard. Resigned boy. If the Empire is protecting us now, how come we had to fight them before? It doesn't make any sense to me. There's a fair point. Been thinking of heading up to Nalbina. Try to find a new job with the reconstruction. The pay's good, but it's hard work. Well, you seem to have the physique for hard work, so you might as well. Builds character, I hear. A somber woman. My daughter won't talk to me lest we come to some out-of-the-way place like this. Says it's not right to the kids what lost their mums. Did the Empire invade so we would be forced to live like this? Wow. That's actually kind of heartbreakingly sad. It's heartbreakingly sad in a sort of beautifully kind way, but yeah, that, wow. How poignant. The children just love listening to Old Dalan stories. You can practically follow the sound of their laughter to his doorstep. Oh, that's wonderful. Is this the courtyard? It does have a shop in it, so I should probably go and check that out. Hello. No money, no job. I'm bored to tears. We need to get you some video games, my fine man. See that man squatted down there, talking over there? They say he used to be a sky pirate. Don't know if he was a for real one or a for fake one, though. Who? This fella? I don't know. He looks a bit like a for fake one to me. Fighting against the Empire is all well and good, but it's not enough. You've got to find something more to live for. A dream to follow. I don't know what kind of world he'll grow up in, but so long as there are people who follow their dreams, it can't be all that bad. Well, that's a rather nice sentiment, actually, yeah. Right. Ain't hardly sold nothing today. Can't expect the likes of these to put up hard gill, though. Oh, well. Go on, have a look. That's a little bit dismissive, but alright. Potion pack contains 2 potions. Sure to be of use in your travels. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that for 70. Yoink. Mine. Onion bombs, and I'm going to buy an extra antidote as well, because I only have 2. There we go. I'm good, thank you. Right, I believe our goal is just down here. Yes, indeed it is. Hello? Patient boy. Vaan, is that you? I can't remember the last time I saw you down here to visit Old Dalan. Very well. Jolly Seek. Old Dalan was telling me how this place was once a great storehouse. That explains the passages up to Southgate. Back when they were moving freight and caravans from Giza plains through Southgate, they must have needed doors like this large to pass through. Pity this is the only one that still works. Very well. Ooh. Hello. Obtain 3 gil. I imagine that was that boy's life savings. Seriously, Vaan, you are not a thief of the people. You're a thief. Well, I guess you are a thief of the people. You're thieving from the people. You're meant to thieve from the man.
Ah, if it isn't Vaan Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
I don't know,
They'll
you
get
sound
what's coming
wise.
to them someday. Believe me.
You got that wise man vibe
That's
going.
not why I'm here.
Do tell.
Oh my lord, crazy
I want
guys.
to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you.
So you be encouraging me.
Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace walls, a door, and a magicked stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Dalan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Is someone eavesdropping back there? Oh my lord. And Vaan, I've heard all I need. So this, crescent stone, can I have it? Then I can find the secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of the Sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these Sunstones? You see Giza Plains. Speak with the Nomads there. You will find your Sunstone. Leave by Southgate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains. So be careful, my boy. Vaan, you don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Okay. Definitely eavesdroppers everywhere. We're actually surrounded by them. And then I just walked in. Oh yeah, I want to steal stuff from the path. My goodness. Vaan, you are about as subtle as a supernova. I need that Sunstone, Vaan. You should start by talking to the Nomads on the Giza Plains. Oh, Giza Plains, sorry. If you leave by Southgate, their village is not far. You may want to talk with the Moogle from the Cartographers Guild in the Southern Plaza before you leave for Giza. It can't hurt to have a map. You going to Giza Plains? Be careful. Everyone knows where I'm going now. I'm such a derp. Why must I speak my mind so freely? Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang right here and I'm practically at Southgate. This'll be easy. We sure about that? Because I'm not entirely sure that it'll be easy. I think we may be making things up. But I believe this goes to Southgate. Southern Plaza would be around there somewhere. Oh, it's one of those awesome twirly doors. Fantastic. Where are we? Oh, we are actually fully out in the Southgate. Fair enough. Hello, Narabanastan. I pity all the city's gates don't have their own passage down to Lowtown, don't you think? Yeah, I do think. I was headed to Giza Plains to take a look at those dark crystals they have. All fine and good until a group of monsters decided to take a look at me. Lucky that Nomad village down south is as close as it is. I ducked in there and just barely managed to give those monsters the slip. Okay, I will bear this in mind. Rabanastan Crystal. Yes, I would like to save, please. Okay. Is there Moogle around here? Cartographers Guild, perhaps? Goody. Well, hello there. You're no stranger to the yellow birds just behind me, I'm sure. Yes, my friend, I speak of the chocobos, Kupo. Those noble birds make for excellent steeds, fleet of foot and sturdy of limb. Arduous journeys fly by atop a chocobo, Kupo. Only 500 gil, should you wish to hire one. No thanks. Thank you, though. Perhaps another day, Kupo. Should you ever need a chocobo, you know where to find one. Not the Cartographers Guild. Alas. Chocobo aficionado. I sure could go for a chocobo ride about now. Have to be careful not to let myself get carried away, though. You can't ride forever. I found myself having to make some long walks back. Getting a chocobo up to a good sprint is fun, too. But I always tire the poor fellow out early, and then there's no more sprinting for me. Pfft. The more I talks about him, the more I wants to ride him. Running through the fields, ears flapping in the wind, ain't nothing like it. Okay, so those are your ears. I wasn't sure. You've got 4 ears. That is interesting, to say the very least. Heading out into Giza Plains. Be sure you go prepared. Where's the South Plaza then? Maybe it's literally to the south, but I mean, okay, no chocobos here, but sorry, no Moogles here. We'll just have to hope. Hope we can find a cartographer. Giza Plains. Many new creatures to find. Alright. Let's have a quick look. Alright, we're going to need to explore this whole land anew. Hello, I suppose. Sure, let's go and take on a hyena. See how tough of an opponent you are. Wow. Not a tough opponent at all. That was sped up a little bit, but seriously, not a tough opponent at all. Sure, come on then. Okay, one, no, come back. No, come back. There we go. Began to cast Protect. 70 XP, 1 LP. Seems that most things are 1 LP. 33 gil. Obtain an antidote. Very well. Another hyena. I mean, realistically, I should focus on killing all of the hyenas first. And then all of the rabbits if I want to. If the hyenas stop respawning, etc, etc. They don't do very much damage at all, which is very nice to see. How many we got back here? Only 2. That's fine. Maybe I can take them on one at a time. Would be ideal if I could. Speed things up though. No particular reason to be going at regular speed when all I'm doing is fighting. But we'll explore the whole area together, then I might do a little bit of grinding by myself. But first I want to check out all of the new creatures and actually explore the map a bit. I believe that someone has mentioned to me that you get a bonus for clearing maps or something along those lines. I'm not sure if that is purchasing maps or just walking around them and exploring them thoroughly. Either way, that is a transition. I wonder if a place is part of the same area, like it's like the north of the Giza Plains and south of the Giza Plains, if that's what that transition was. If I would preserve my kill chain across the border. That is something I'm going to have to for science, I think. Hello, you get a bye because I don't want to kill you. Is there anything over there? No, it's just a flat wall. A conspicuously flat border. Hello. File of eye drops, not too bad. And another border. Okay, well, that was fairly easy. I guess we do actually have to go south, so I will. You're frankly too cute. I have no reason to kill you. I've seen what you are. And you apparently can't protect. You ran away as well. That makes me feel even worse about just going up and attacking you. You're like, I don't want to fight. I'm a peace-loving bunny. Very well, peace-loving bunny. I will fight the horned hyenas for now. There we go. Grab that, and let's just head south into a village. Aha! Cartographer's Guild, Moogle. I'm just travelling Moogle, trying to scrape by. I should be here when the dry holds, Kupo. But the monsters during the rains are too scary. Oh, okay, so there's different times here? The dry should last a while longer, but take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. Alright. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? I would indeed. For 30 gil, I could scarcely pass up the opportunity. A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honour. The idea of Moogle's honour pleases me. Inclusion map for this area is complete. Okay then. The fact that it actually cares when it is complete and when it is not does seem to imply that there is probably going to be some sort of reward for clearing all of the maps. RG, well, hello. The weary traveller never passes the chance to restock his supplies. Well, it depends on if he's got money or not. Rightio then. Let's have a look through. Have you got a better dagger? Don't think so. Don't think that's any better than what I've currently got. Bangle. Equip Libra, license needed, accessories 2. Light armor 2. I'm not actually sure what license I've picked up for that though. Bolts, shot, bombs, eye drops, potion. I can actually buy Libra here. Okay. That is pretty good. And some magic as well. But you need white magic, time magic, black magic. Alright, well that's actually pretty cool, so I can pick up a couple of things. The children still work, even in this heat. I guess I should try to follow that example. I think you should, yes. Now let me just quickly check my licenses. We can... Have we got Libra? We do have Libra. Reveal more detailed target information. We could get accessories 2. I could get light armor 2. Sure, that's only 15. Yeah, I'll have to save up for it, but worth getting, I feel. Have I actually equipped Libra, though? That's not what I want. Licenses. Well, no, that would show it to me, but is there... How do I know if I've got the correct ability already equipped? I do not know. Abilities, there we go. Steal a Libra. Yes, haha, I knew there was a way. It's been a little while since I played, but I'm not that forgetful. Well, I am. I forgot how to do it, but I hadn't forgot that I could. That's got to count for something. Kamina. Those two must have gone into a fight again, no doubt about it. That Jinn always getting into trouble. But this time... Terra. This time, Rocklo was with them, too. I wonder what's going on. Ooh. Very well, thank you for the information. Hey there, we don't see many travellers through here. If there's something you're looking for, you should talk to our elder. She's over by the tent. Very well, I will definitely do this. Sorry, but could you come back later? Gotta finish work or I can't play. That makes perfect sense. You've come from the city. Our village may be small, but you are welcome here. Our village moves with the seasons. When the rains come, Giza fills with water, so we cannot stay. Oh, is that perhaps why it's even more dangerous? Because there won't be a safe spot that I can retreat to. Aha, okay. Don't worry, they won't bite. These cockatrices are tame as can be. Aren't they just the fluffiest, cutest things you've ever seen? It looks like it wants to tell you something. Then again, maybe not. That's fantastic. Looks like it wants to be left alone. Okay. It looks hungry. Oh dear. It says you with beady eyes. It doesn't shy at your approach. It seems tame. I like that they each have something they can say. That's kind of cool. Hello. Ah, this must be the elder. Yes. You've a troubled look, child. What's the matter? Ah, come from Rabanasta seeking a Sunstone, have you? As you might have guessed from the name, Sunstones contain the power of the sun. You'll often find them used as a source of heat or light. Here, we leave all things Sunstone to Masuya. You should be able to find her near the Dark Crystal. Do you see the large black stone behind my tent? That is a Dark Crystal. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. The dark surfaces of the crystal drink in the light of the sun. And it's not the Dark Crystal that I've heard tell about. That was shattered once by well-meaning but ultimately foolish Urskeks, which then shattered their species and then plunged the world into a reign of terror for 999 years. I also don't think we have 3 suns, so that's probably another key that this is not the same Dark Crystal. Nevertheless, this one looks like the Dark Crystal, though. There may be a conspiracy going on here. Nevertheless, I will restore all of my health. Don't need to save right now, though. The men are off on their business, while we women mind the village. Even the children do their part. They make their mistakes, of course, but they learn from them. That's all one can hope for. Have you come to see the Dark Crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it's a Sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell Sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? Sure. The making of Sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, travelling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into the shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the Sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him to the south of the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once. Very well, I suppose.
Penelo? What are you doing
Hey,
here?
Penelo.
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
Really? That's so harsh.
I'm being good.
True, though, but
Is
harsh.
that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you? Oh, don't worry. Magello's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
We have no choice. Very well. Hello, Kamina. Guess what? I saw Jin off in the south part of the plains, in the crystal glade. He was right by a small crystal. I asked if he wanted to come back to camp with me, but he said he still had some work to finish up. The Crystal Glade is the south of our village. Just head out into Giza Plain and wind your way south. We take breaks in the glade, since monsters seem to stay away from it. I was a little worried because Jin looked like he might have been hurt, but I was afraid to push him too hard to come back. Now I'm wondering if I did the right thing. Oh, I'm sure you did. And if you didn't, I'll go fix it and then I won't confess that you did something wrong. Don't worry. But we now have Penelo with us. Let's go and check on Penelo. You do have no statuses. Can I actually... I can. Ah, alright, well, then, Penelo, it would be useful to have a healer, but also a time battle mage would be kind of funky. A red battle mage, so many possibilities. I'm probably going to leave that one for a few. I'm gonna consider it. We've got a lot of LP to spend with you once we decide, but I think we're gonna leave that for a little bit. Hey Vaan, let me give you these before we go. There are all sorts of monsters out there, so you can never be too careful. 3 potions and 2 tufts of phoenix down. So far you've been travelling by yourself, but now that I'm here, we can travel as a party. You can give commands to allies in your party, just like you've been doing for yourself up to now. I'll make my own decisions about what to do too, but you can also give me specific commands, and I'll take care of those first. Got it? Got it. Can now access leaders... change leaders and issue party commands. Ooh, fun. Oh, one more thing. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. With my gambits turned off, I won't do anything until you give the word. You should really think about using gambits for yourself, you know. They can make managing a battle a lot easier. Gambits have been added to the battle meta, thank goodness! Do we have any gambits? I don't think we do. Well, you're ready to go. Now, gambits is something, as I mentioned, that Final Fantasy XII is known for. It's actually one of the things that a lot of my friends who've played Final Fantasy XII never really stop talking about, and it's pretty awesome from what I've seen over their shoulder. Vaan, wasn't Jin supposed to be somewhere to the south of the village? If we work our way around, we should find him. Very well. Let's go and have a check. Oops, wrong button. Right. Doesn't look like... Do we have any party things? Gambits on? That'll do. Gambits on. Fair enough. What can you do? You've got no techniques. You can basically just attack. That's fine. Are you equipped well? You're equipped more or less. You got a cotton cap and a cotton shirt. I think it's basically telling me that Penelo wants to be a white mage. We may be going in that direction. Is there a way to change party leader? It did say that I could, but how does one do this? Oh well, I can't quite see where the party menu is. We'll no doubt come to understand it in a bit. Oh wow, this area is actually quite substantial. Okay, well we've just got to go down and get to the south, so that shouldn't be too hard, but assuming we don't come across any different enemies on the way, we're just going to be fighting hyenas and possibly the rabbits every now and then. Maybe, if I feel particularly... Okay, I take it back. Maybe I need to deal with you. What are you up to? Alright, let's... I guess, can I use my technique, Libra? On you first? Yep. Vaan user Libra. Additional target information now available. Was that me, though? Did I use Libra on me? Or... Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, sure. Let's go in there and fight against this and see what we can do. It's going to slap me. I'm not sure I approve of being slapped. Never mind. It went down fairly easily. Very well. So I'm just going to be wandering around, beating up beasties, heading down to the south, and I will bring you back when something interesting is afoot. Or a hand. Maybe even a face. Okay, so this is the Crystal Glade. Hello. Actually, before we talk, I want to be in full health, just in case. Like. Rightio then, Nomad youth. Let us speak. Jin. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to you? Messiah wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem. Let's see, maybe my leg's better now. Nope, no good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just needed to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you out here looking for me anyhow? We'll explain the situation. So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Mashia doesn't mind, I'll give you a shade stone, but I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use dark crystals and shade stones to make sunstones, right? Here's your shade stone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? If you take the shade stone I just gave you and bring it near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining black crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shade stone's absorbed. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when you're done. Fair enough. Seems like an easy enough quest for us to partake in, so let's go ahead and return to the first area we were at. There is a shadestone over there. Now this would be the test. If the hyena kill chain is still there, then area transitions don't affect it. And that would be a no. Alas. There we go. Did anything drop there? No. We've got a couple of firestones though. Okay, dark crystal. The dark crystal radiates a brilliant light. Hold the shadestone up to the crystal. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. It's kind of sad that the dark crystal is now, well, just a dark crystal, I expect. Oh my lord. Hello. Hi? Oh wait. You were protecting me. I thought it was casting protecting itself. No, it was actually helping me. Sorry. That was a bit rude of me. I thought you were a bandit, you see? A hunter of people. A hunter of Vaans, specifically. My goodness. Good to have an ally, though. Empty out a couple of pots. Nice to have a protect cast on us as well. I imagine that would be an ability that you could do, Penelo, if you were a white mage. Alas, you are not. But I am strongly considering making you one. 50 kill. Especially because this looks like a nice little area to grind in a couple of levels at the very least. Right. We came from... Where's the next... There we go, just around here. Perfect. Now, we have transitioned again, but we haven't gone into it like a talking scene. So will it be different? Yes, it actually preserves. Fantastic. Okay, so all we have to do is pick a side and stay on that side, and we will just keep rising the chain over time. The odds of you becoming a white mage have just significantly increased, Penelo, because I imagine you would increase my staying power in any large fight. In any kind of prolonged hunting session at the very least. Not bad. Maybe this won't take so long after all. So this is what the kids on Giza Plains do to make their way. Maybe one of them will take you on as an apprentice. Yeah, let's just find the next crystal, okay? There's no reason to get snippy, dude. Oh dear. That was a mistake. I'm gonna lose my chain on the hyenas, you scallywag! There we go. Oh well. There we go. And let's hold the shade stone up. Yes! Fantastic. Now we've just got to get back to our friend. That's that. Nothing to it. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we did it right. Sure, let's go. I will laugh now if we get back there and he's like, no, this is done completely wrong. Start again. Oh, that was easy. Hey, you got a Sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So, here's what happened. Maché is always wanting us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest. See who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let grown-ups know, though, okay? Your secret is safe with me. Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. I'll race you. Try and keep up. This seems like an unfair race. Very unfair, because he's got a busted leg. Or rather, a healed busted leg. Either way, though. I hope we let him win. Jin made it back home and safe and sound. He's a good boy, but how his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please, take these with my thanks. 50 gil, 2 potions, 2 teleport stones. Nice. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. Why, thank you. Has the sunstone been of use? Jin makes very high quality stones. They always fetch a good price. You're fortunate you came when you did. The crystals do not always shine. Many have come seeking sunstones only to leave empty-handed. Well, we are most fortunate then. But is Penelo still with me, or is Penelo left? Is Penelo left? No, she's still here. Tempted. Super tempted. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and spend some of my learning points. I wouldn't mind getting that armor there. There we go. Penelo, I might actually be leaving rather than grinding. I don't know. We'll see first. Well, hello. The weary traveller never passes a chance to restock his supplies or buy new leather armor. Indeed. Yes, I will take this. Yes, please. I will increase my magic resist by a teensy tiny bit. Much the same here. Yes. Defense up a teeny tiny bit. Is there anything else? Leather helm, leather armor. No, those are heavies there. Okay, well that's fine by me. Actually, can Penelo equip anything? Can I actually buy things? Doesn't seem I can. Interesting. Shouldn't still work. Okay, well I'm actually going to go and grab 1 or 2 levels and we'll see what happens. But I will bring you back when we're ready to leave. Ah, damn it, Penelo! Why did you get attacked by some random hidden snake thing? Go on then, use a potion on yourself. There we go, that's a little bit better. It doesn't look like this one's going to be too difficult for us to take down, but I'm actually having stupid amounts of fun just running around killing things. This game, in some games, I find that, in some Final Fantasies, I find that the need to grind and attack mobs just to level, it can sometimes be a bit of a chore, but honestly, I really enjoy it in this game. It's really fluid and very, very... that's almost cathartic in a way. But I think I am going to go ahead and get Penelo to take the job of the White Mage so that she can support me in my continued hunting endeavours. And maybe, at some point, this is going to become rainy. And then we'll see some of the really nasty things show up. And at that point, I'm going to need a White Mage. Again, I don't intend to grind my level too high, because I don't want to make the game too easy later on. But I'm fairly certain I am going to spend maybe 30 minutes here just chilling out, having fun, and I will bring you back when we're ready to leave. But first, we need to set up Penelo. So, okay, let's get you to be a White Mage. I need someone to look after Vaan, because Vaan really can't look after himself. There we go. So, there we are. Now then, let's have a quick look. We've already got Mystic Armor 1. White Magic 2, we get Vox Poisana. Pointy hat, silken shirt. They may actually have those. Accessories one. Magical oil increases magic potency. Yeah, sure, we'll grab that. It's kind of a dead end one, that one, unfortunately. Where does this one go? Rods. Firefight bangle. Mystic armor 2. Down here, Martyr, gain MP after taking damage. Protect, shell. We'll grab this. I'm not sure we're going to have access to these magic, unfortunately. Increase max HP, gain MP after damage, reduces magic MP cost by 10%. That might be quite nice. Let's actually have a look at what you have to sell first at the shop. Let's see. We've got, in terms of magic, we've got first aid. We don't need that. Got echo herbs. Okay, actually, blindness, cure, fire, slow. We'll take cure and blindness, I guess. That's the only things that Penelo's going to be able to use. So 1 and 2. And let's see what else. We've got 2 bangles. I would like to be able to get them for both Vaan and Penelo. Do you actually have a weapon for white mage? Would it be the oaken pole? No, that couldn't possibly be that. It doesn't look like we actually have what we need for Penelo right now, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's go ahead and equip Penelo with her new items. She can wield the dagger right now. Cotton cap. Yeah, we can almost certainly grab you the license for that, the level 2 mystic armor. Now, both blindness and cure are good for you. Steel and Libra good for Vaan. Nothing else really. Doesn't look like we actually need to equip them at all. We just need to have them in our inventory, which is interesting. Alright, let's go for the second tier of armor for you, and also accessories, and then accessories too, perhaps? Yeah, rod or serpent rod I'd need to get you up to. It's going to take me a little while. They increase physical attack damage. Well, you're not going to be doing that too much, hopefully. Protect shell. We don't need too much before we can get you Martyr, which would be quite nice. Now, as for Vaan, I could pick up first aid, which would be useful because then I could grab that from the merchant, and then he would be useful to keeping Penelo up if she absolutely needed it in a pinch. Okay, I've managed to bring Vaan up to level 6. Penelo is currently at level 5, and there's a lot of learning points to spend on each. So I'm going to go ahead and spend that, but I think that's about it for the leveling for now. Right, I wouldn't mind getting Martyr, because that would mean that Penelo would be regenerating her MP just from taking damage, and since she uses her MP to repair damage, it might feed into each other in a reasonable way. What do we got up here that we can get to? Some better armor, some better accessories, better rods, ether lore, ethers restore more, mystic armor. Nothing particular that I want up in that direction right now. However, I wouldn't mind increasing your HP a little bit. Increase magic potency, get some more magics. Channeling reduces magic MP cost by 10%. I think we'll actually try and get over to that. That will be something that we will get next, so that we don't have to spend quite as much to get her spells off there. And now, as for Vaan, we've got a few options here. Gain MP after taking damage. That's not super high on my list of things that I want to get. The accessories for Bangle, don't need it. Nor Firefly, don't need either of those, or want either of those. Bangle doesn't actually improve stats, it just gives Libra, and currently Penelo has that. Vaan can cast it himself, but I wouldn't mind increasing his HP by quite a large amount. MP after taking damage. I mean, getting the new dagger would be useful, but I think it has to be said that this is probably going to be one of the best things I can get for him right now. There we go. Later on we can gain MP after defeating foe. Now that would be pretty nice, actually. But we'll have to see about getting to there. Now, what would I get over here? I would actually gain the ability to start having shields, which wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. Sure, I'll unlock this in preparation for being able to get shields after that. That's actually not too bad, in my opinion. Okay, so there we go. That's the return on about 40 minutes worth of just running around, killing things, testing out new abilities. But with that, I think it's time for us to head back and talk with Old Dalan.
Hey, Vaan.
Okay, here we go. Oh, hello. What's wrong?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long.
Aww.
I had a really good time. Well,
I did too,
should
actually.
probably be getting back
But
to the
Vaan
store.
would probably not admit
Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Penelo.
Naughty.
And Vaan, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
Why have you got to do that just before I want to do something that's
I'm not
dangerous?
going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
At this rate, the only way we're going to spend time together is if she becomes a jailer in the flying dungeon.
Sorry, Penelo.
Vaan, you really are a jerk. You literally just said, Robert, oh my lord. You are a scallywag. Why do you even have friends? Oh ho! So you've got a Sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magic like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh?
Yes, that
First
would
you
be
go
good.
to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Van Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go.
Oh, fantastic.
You'll take the left door down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this Crescent Stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaan, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The
Yes.
signet yearns for Sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path.
Alright.
Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
I like that saying. Not so sure I like the laugh. That sounds a little bit bad, like you need to get it checked, but it's good saying. Okay, well, we've got our Sunstone, we've got our plan, and I think we've got to go and find Warehouse 5 to... Well, I was going to say hatch it, but we've already covered what that saying entails. Beneath Rabadasta, the Grand Scythe Waterway. Ooh.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir,
And
sir.
he did survive. Mysteries. But a mystery that is going to have to wait until the next episode to solve, I'm afraid. Nevertheless, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I will probably have spent a little bit of time editing it, since I'm sure that not everyone is interested in all of the talking and all of the fighting that I went through in order to get where we are right now. But I think we're in a good position to continue on with the story for a little bit, so I hope to see you in the next episode. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.